My people, welcome back to the channel, everyone, Accountrepreneur Sales. Hey, I'm going to teach you how to create urgency in this video without applying too much pressure where it kind of freaks them out, grosses them out. They get off the call with you. But you have to realize something before I delve into this, something I need to get across to you here. The goal is not to get your prospect to move faster. The goal is to essentially help them realize that their business is already moving and that every day they wait, they're moving in the wrong direction. And that's a much more sophisticated concept than limited time offers that a lot of you are doing out there. So, hey, as always, we're going to write things down. We're going to start with Module 1 here. What's written is retained. I think you guys know that. And I just want you to know, the reason I need you to write all this down, implement it, and go apply it immediately, IQ is measured how quickly you can hear something and then go apply it, right? So you want to have high intelligence. You're going to learn it, you're going to apply it. Module 1, stop thinking about urgency, okay? That's half the problem. Most of you are thinking about urgency, and half of you think urgency means we have room for 3 more clients. Our prices go up next month. Tax season is coming. Guys, those are external deadlines. External deadlines. Where the best salespeople create internal deadlines, okay? And the prospect reaches a moment where delaying no longer makes sense. The difference is one is created by you and the other is created by them inside their own thinking. And that's where elite selling lives. If I can just flip this on them and figure out their deadlines, well, I can create internal urgency, which is much more pertinent than external urgency. So Module 2, let's drop down. Every business is either compounding or decaying. Write that down. That's true. You're either winning or you're losing. You're either growing or you're dying. It's just how it works, right? Here's something business owners rarely think about. Businesses never stand still, okay? Every month, bad bookkeeping compounds, poor cash flow compounds, missed tax planning compounds, weak pricing compounds, operational efficiency compounds, right? And I can keep going. Owner stress compounds, right? Employees mistake compounds. Your job is helping the owner realize doing nothing is not maintaining. Doing nothing is drifting. So let me give you a word track, okay? All you have to say is, let me ask you something. If we sat down 1 year from today and nothing changed inside of the financial side of your business, would your company be stronger or weaker? Don't rescue the silence. Let them talk. And let them keep talking. And when you go and you feel like you want to talk, don't. Let them keep talking. And they're going to sell themselves, okay? And that's the beauty of selling. You know, I hear a lot about burnout in sales. It's not true. It's not true. Because you can ask open-ended questions on every call. You should be talking less than the prospect. Whoever dominates okay, exactly. Who's selling who? They got to sell themselves. If you dominate the conversation, you sell and you tell, well, guess what? You're telling them. You're telling them what's good for them. I'd rather have them tell me what's good for them because they'll buy it that way. So you have to use common sense. All right, let's go to Module 3, sell opportunity costs, not accounting. Again, I stress this in all my videos. I stress this all the time, is that people do not wake up wanting your bookkeeping. They don't dream about reconciliations. Nobody gets excited about payroll. Man, I can't wait to buy a payroll package today. They don't do that, okay? Business owners buy freedom, profit, time, control, confidence, and growth. And every conversation should eventually become, what is this costing you every month? Not what does bookkeeping cost? That's a huge difference. What does this cost every month? To what does bookkeeping cost? That's a huge difference, okay? If you got a leaky faucet, it's time to fix it, okay? So you have to sometimes show them, ask them questions, and they'll sell themselves and realize they have a problem. Well, what if we don't fix this 6 months from now? Do you think your financial situation will be stronger or weaker? Well, who's telling who, right? All right, let's go to Module 4. Business owners don't buy accounting. You know what they do buy, and write it down. Better decisions, okay? They buy better decisions. Look, every business decision depends on numbers, hiring, pricing, marketing, inventory, loans, taxes, cash flow. And if their numbers are wrong, every decision then becomes expensive. So let me give you a word track here. Hey, John, how confident are you making 6-figure decisions using the numbers you're looking at today? Now, that's a question they remember, right? So it's the questions you're learning in this video. Okay, it's the questions. They'll create their own urgency through the questions that I ask. Even I don't have to tell them, yeah, that's right. You just need to ask better questions, okay? Quit feeling like you need to force a deal. Take control of the conversation. You ask the questions. It's consultative selling. To me, it's common sense. I don't know. Module 5, reveal financial leakage. Okay, one of the biggest mistakes accountants make, they explain the services. Don't you think they already know you do that? Their title says it. Like bookkeeping firm, tax firm. They already know, right? So your job is to expose leakage. Hey, John, let me ask you something. Before we kind of jump into this, where do you think money leaks out of the business today? That way I can better help you. Talk to me about that. Now keep digging. Overtime, pricing, missed write-offs, inventory, late invoicing, collections, poor margins, idle employees. Once they identify the leakage, you simply become the person who plugs it. Right? It's like a plumber. Where is it leaking? Let me fix it. Let me solve the problem. Let me find the problem. Let me solve the problem. This is the outcome of using my services. Don't tell them about your bookkeeping services. That's dumb. That doesn't make any sense. They already know. Then you're selling and telling. Selling and telling, selling and telling, selling and telling. You get tired. You get anxiety because it's not working, right? Then you start dreading making calls. Your business is going to flunk. Your business is going to flop. Okay? So if you don't switch the way you do sales conversations, boy, you're in trouble. All right? Module 6, time is the invisible expense. Business owners think they're saving money by waiting, right? Usually they're spending much more. Let's say they save about $500 a month by not hiring you, right? But they're wasting 15 hours, making weaker decisions, missing deductions, missing advisory opportunities, changing the wrong prices, right? The invisible cost dwarfs your fee every time. And elite advisors make invisible costs visible, okay? Hey, they might not know they have a problem. It's my job to show them, right? And you got to get good at those kinds of things. You have to be like a doctor in there diagnosing, and then you prescribe. You get them out of your office, and they go on and they do better. It's the same thing. Let's go to Module 7, the future self exercise. The future self exercise. This is one of my favorites, okay? So I want you to ask. I want you to apply what I'm teaching you, actually. So just ask, hey, imagine 12 months from now, what financial decisions are you hoping you're glad you made this year? They stop thinking about today. They start thinking about becoming a better owner. That's powerful. Identity, okay? Future pacing. Yeah, do these kinds of things. These are called micro skills, right? Owners buy certainty. Owners buy certainty. Hey, every business owner has uncertainty, right? Cash flow, taxes, growth, hiring, margins. Your job isn't removing uncertainty. It's becoming the most certain person in the conversation because what? Sales is a transfer of emotion and confidence transfers. And that's why authority creates urgency, right? Let's go to Module 9. Okay, Module 9. Here's the thing. You have to let them convince themselves. I can't stress it enough. I've said it too much in this video. I'm giving away all these golden nuggets, right? Are you going to take them back and refine them and sell? I don't know. You'll have to find out. You know yourself better than me. Look, I don't convince, I guide. So I want you to listen for statements like this. I really need better report. Hey, active listening. I really need better reporting. I've been putting this off. I know I can't keep doing it this way. The second those words come out, I'm done selling, start closing. It's that simple. Hey, let's go to Module 10. I believe this is the last module I created. It is. The elite close. The elite close. The elite close, right? Don't ask, so would you like to move forward? That's junk. Why would you do junk? So would you like to move forward? Right? Based on everything we've discussed, why don't you say that instead? You've shared that you're spending too much. Let me roll this out for you. Instead, say this. Based on everything we've discussed, you shared that you're spending too much money and too much time inside the business. You're making decisions without complete financial visibility. You've missed opportunities because the numbers weren't where they needed to be, and your goal is to grow over the next 12 months. So here's my question. Is there any advantage to letting those challenges continue for another 6 months? Notice, no pressure, no fake urgency, no manipulation, just clarity, right? So, who's creating urgency? Them. I'm asking questions. I'm asking good questions that create urgency, right? So all this weird stuff that I hear out there, I'm running out of spots and I can't bring on another business. You sound busy, right? You don't sound like you have time to really help people. So, also, you don't sound equipped enough. Okay? It's true. So language closes deals. Get better at language, you'll close more deals. Use common sense, ask questions, let them develop their own urgency. You're going to have a beautiful time. Average accountants wait for deadlines to create urgency. Elite accountants create urgency by helping business owners understand the financial consequences of delay. People rarely buy because your service is expensive. They buy because waiting finally becomes more expensive than acting. So, I hope this video helped you. I will see you in the next one. And hey, make sure you like and subscribe. That's big time stuff. I'll keep making these videos for free. Even if you don't, right? Who cares? I love doing it. See ya.